Yes, viewers all over the world, once again, we are on the second segment of this program. It's still me, your pastor, Pastor Victor, on this program, Talk About Love with Pastor Victor. And we're going to take up another topic. And this topic says, what do you do when your partner suddenly becomes fat after marriage? What will you do? And to help us throw a light on this question and to understand better, I will turn to my left and I will talk to my sister, Sister Glorious. What will be your reaction, Sister Glorious? You know, you get married somehow, and then your partner suddenly begin to develop, maybe you're a lady now, so we're talking of a guy. So the guy begins to develop this pot belly. What do you do? And you married him as this hot guy, the slim fit, this bodybuilder, six-pack guy. Six-pack has turned to one pack. Amusement pack. That's not amusement pack. So what do you do? What will be your reaction? Will you still, will the love still be there? Will you be still very proud of him? Will you still ready to carry on with the love? Or will you think of moving out of the marriage? What will be your reaction?
Yeah, you know, first of all, what size are you really talking about? Somebody that is maybe an average man who is fat in Africa is a slim guy in America. So
culture Mrs.
No, let us be specific. Yeah. You married this guy. What led you to this marriage? The first time you saw him, he was kind of breathtaking. You saw him, he was this tall, slim guy. We said six-pack guy, you know, bodybuilder. I mean, he's well fitted. This is what the thing that attracted you to him first. You know, the looks. Now, the looks that attracted you is no longer the looks. It's like maybe a few months or few years into marriage, like 2 years after the marriage, you notice that this your guy, the pack is gone.
You know,
the muscles are gone. Everything is falling. And then pot belly is replacing everything in his body. In short, it's like the whole thing he had, the muscle, the pack, is now accumulated in his belly. So what do you do? Will you still be loving, or will you be thinking of divorcing?
Yeah. In the first place, what is the drive? What is that thing that drove you to get married to the guy? Was it the shape, or did you get married to this person because you love the person or because of the personality of the person? You know, the physical appearance may change, but the content of the person, yeah, is what stays. So we want to find out what was that drive, what was that thing that got you attracted to the person, you know. If it was the physical appearance, then yeah, there may be some people might not be able to handle that. But if it was the content of the person and not the container, then yeah, you can still move on with it. And I'd just like to quickly point out here that people don't just grow fat overnight. You know, there are so many things that happen for somebody to change physically. Yeah. Yes. In the case of women, so many things happen. You know, for example, during pregnancy, you know, this lady, women gain weight during pregnancy and after pregnancy. You know, when they put to bed, they put on a lot of weight. In fact, they go through a lot of physical changes when the baby is growing in the tummy and all that. There is nothing that we can do about this, you know, when a woman wants to give birth. So all of these things happen. Some of them, they lost their complexion, and they know, you know, psychologically they are disturbed and all that. They know that their body is changing. Come to think of it, when a lady puts to bed, especially through a C-section, there is a lot of pain and all that. So when the lady has given birth to the child, it's not now for you to start caring about the weight gain, but allow her to enjoy the baby. You know what? The price she has paid is the baby that she carried. You know, the floppy stomach, the change and whatsoever. It's the baby, the price she paid, you know, to have this baby. So all of this needs to be considered. What is the reason for the change? Okay. And it is better we handle the reason that caused, the thing that caused the change, rather than the weight gain. Because I'm just saying this, a lot of women, if you're going to tell a woman she has put on weight, it's like a direct attack on her body, you know. It's like you're telling her she's on her personality. Yes, it's like you're telling her she's no longer attractive. You're no longer the person that I got married to. And how then the person that if she's no longer beautiful, how then do you now want to come and, you know, have this intimate relationship with her? You know, it can go a long way to even affect the sexual life. So we have to really look at what caused the lady to gain weight. I tell you, not every lady wants to gain weight just like that. Sometimes it could be stress from the man. You know, it is said sometimes that men give women more stress, as twice as much as the children give them. You know, it could just be the stress from the man, the unavailability of the man, and now very soon she now replaces the absence of the man with food, and then she starts eating all the sweet things, the biscuits, the chocolates, and then she gains weight. You know, so you have to find out what has led to the two.
Okay, but I asked you, but there's a question we escaped.
Your reaction.
What will be your reaction when this person, this man, forget the lady now, talk about the man. When this man you got married to, okay, was no longer what he used to be. The Mrs. Wall, the Mr. Wall he used to be when you married him. He's no longer the Mr. Wall. What happens? Do you start looking outside?
No, like I just mentioned, I would want to find out why has he gained weight, because he cannot.
Okay. Is there any reason that will make you opt for a divorce?
No,
because he's now fat.
No.
Okay, God bless.
Yeah, if I'm not comfortable with his physical weight, I want to find out what has made him to gain weight, and if I'm not happy with it, then I can help him. We work together to lose the weight.
Great. I love that statement. So, Brother Mike, tell me, Mr. Tiba. So tell me, what will be your reaction? You know, you married this lady. She's Mrs. World, she's Mrs. Europe, Mrs. America. You know, she has it all, man. Front and back, she has it all. But all of a sudden, a few months later, or like a year later, 2 years later into marriage, each time you come back to the house, you're looking for the woman you married. You can't find her anymore because there's nothing. I mean, the look she has these days has nothing to do with what she used to be the time you married her. What would be your reaction? Will you still be in love, or will you start looking outside? Because, you know, I'm asking this question. I know that a lot of men, this is the point at which they start bringing out that their polygamous nature. Whereby they feel like it's no longer the lady I married, some complain, I'm looking, where's the woman I married? It's not the woman I married, you know, and because of that, the person is going outside in the guise that he's going to look for the woman he married outside, because she's no longer in the house. The person I'm seeing in the house is no longer the person I married. So you, what will be your position? Are you among those who go outside looking for the woman they married outside, or will you be inside there to still see how you sort it out with your wife?
Thank you, Pastor.
God bless you.
Far from it, as in going outside, looking for someone I married years back. Before I start off, I always try to use the word commitment.
Okay, God bless you.
When I'm being committed to someone else, for me to be committed to this person, I must have loved this person. And like they say, love encompasses all. Both the physical or the spiritual, whatever. For me to get married to somebody, I love this person. For me to decide to take a vow with this person, I've taken this person to be my ride or die. We grind together, we win together, we lose together. So before I got married to this person, she was a beauty queen with a physical structure that every man dreams of. And at the end of the day, when we got married and she started adding weight, there's no reason of leaving her behind, because I took a vow with her that I will be with her in good and in bad. So what I will do is this: I will help her to walk her back to a person I used to know before. There's no point of leaving this person. So a lot of things must have caused her gaining weight, like my sister said. Maybe eating habits. So you start with working out with this person, be with her. You don't body shame her, you don't insult her because of, like she said, anytime you talk about a woman's weight to her, she's getting fat, she feel attacked personally, her personality on her person. So it could be a result of this person trying to give you a baby, trying to make you a father, that she loses her shape. So you don't have to leave her on that because you people are into this together. So you have to work it out together. You have to sort it out together. If she's eating wrongly, you have to put the right food in the right places in the house to help her get back to whom she
Okay,
needs
you
to
get
be.
the right food in the right place.
Yes, that's what I mean.
I love that advice.
Yeah, what I mean is this. You try to chase away the jumps out of the house. To put the right food.
I love that.
Yeah, because most times people will say, she's getting fat, she's not the kind of person. But this person wasn't fat when you met her, so maybe you see her ugly and she's getting fat and you're trying to go outside. It doesn't make sense to me.
Okay,
You understand?
yeah.
So what I'm saying in essence is this. We win together, we lose together. So we work it out.
So you'll be
together.
there for
I
her.
will be there.
To help her get back.
Yes.
That's a good man. Okay, good. So, brother Chidi, what do you have to say in this matter? Like this, your wife that is the best that has ever happened to you, and all of a sudden it's like she's no longer the best thing that happened because of her size. She's no longer the size she used to be when she was the best thing that happened to you. She's like now like the worst thing happening to you because of her shape, because of her size, because she's getting fat. She's no longer the Mrs. Chidi she used to be. So what do? You leave her? Do you go looking outside or you encourage her? What will be your position in this situation?
Praise the Lord.
God bless you.
I will say that marriage is an institution ordained by God, and as Bible says that he who finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains the favor from the Lord. And on the altar, you took a vow to love, to cherish this woman in sickness and in health, in good things and in bad things.
Okay.
I don't want to recite all the vows,
That
that we made when we get married, but we all know the vow. What I'm trying to say in essence is that all these vows, they were binding forever. Are you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay.
They were binding forever. It does not attach any kind of condition.
okay.
So for the case of our study and for the topic of our discussion, I say that even though my wife is earning weight, what I will do, as long as she's my wife, I married her, she's my soulmate,
That's significant.
yes, she's the best thing that is happening to me. So I will help her. In fact, I will even love her the more.
Wow, that's a good one.
I will even love her the
That's
more.
a good one. That's a good
I'm
one.
really happy to watch this program.
That's a good one. Can we clap for this guy?
That's the best.
I'm sure you're not using my mission to patronize your wife.
I am
He's trying to renew his vow on your program.
No.
No, he's being sincere. I love that. I love that.
This medium, this is a Christian program.
Exactly. That's true.
And we are trying to be Christians here, and we're trying to be plain.
Yes, that's true. I'm trying to be
If I want to reach out to my family, I know how to do that.
Exactly.
I believe that the world is watching.
Of course, the world is watching. That's for sure.
And we are Christians. We should be Christ-like.
Okay.
You don't go to the altar. You don't take a person to the altar and you lie. These vows they hold forever. This is a Christian union. This is what Bible said. God, instructed marriage.
Yeah, I want to chip in something.
You understand? So what I'm trying to say that in all honesty, this is what, as Christians, this is what you should do.
Okay.
There are many ways, like my brothers have said, to keep their marriage. You can help your wife, take her to the to the gym, all those things, give her right food to eat. Women, they like sometimes in Africa we are Africans. When the lady get married because of happiness or this that, she can begin to get fat.
Wow.
She relaxes and all those kind of things.
Okay.
What do? You advise her. You make sure she does the thing that will make her to reduce. You will encourage her. You love her the more, so that she will always find the peace
in doing what
in doing what she's doing,
Okay.
thereby moving the marriage forward.
Great. That's a good one. So what you still want to say something, Mr. Tima? What do you want to add to this?
Yeah, what I want to say is this. When one gets married, you become one with the person.
Yeah.
No doubt. So whenever you body shame or you insult your wife because of her weight, you are actually insulting yourself.
Wow. Great.
So what happens
Because you
if
said that 1 + 1 is 1
I'm coming.
in marriage.
If you can, as a husband, body shame your partner, what happens to her if she get out to the street or if she goes into the world? So first of all, the first protection she gets is from you.
Great.
You understand? So in most cases, there's like my sister said, there's a culture misinterpretation.
Okay.
Like in the days of old, where I'm coming from, I'm from southeastern part of Nigeria.
Okay.
In the days of old there in Nigeria, they said how rich you are, people got to know. It tells in the body of your wife. So,
but the case is no longer the same.
the case is no longer the same.
Yeah, we're
so
in the age of social media.
I'm coming now.
We're in the age of Facebook.
Yeah, of course. I'm coming.
Look slave.
I'm coming. What I'm trying to say is, it's no longer just. This is 21st century. If I'm to, it's 21st century. Like in this part of the world, now, this western part of the world. Maybe a friend may see her friend and is like, you are adding on weight, you're getting. But in Africa, those days, if they see your wife like she's growing and she's getting fat, they will be like, where do you get that food? Do you understand? Yeah. So what I'm trying to say in essence is this: you don't have no reason, because the more you body shame your partner, the more she's getting fat. So you have to work with her, consciously and unconsciously, emotionally and otherwise, to get her back to someone you married to.
Okay.
You understand? That's my own point. You don't have to leave her, because if you happen to leave this person because she gains weight, that means you married her for the wrong reasons in the first place.
For an interest.
So you don't marry her because of whom she is, you marry her because of her physique.
Let me chip in something here.